everyone, I'm Ankita Pokharel. In today's video, we'll go through a unit on future plans. Let's begin the class now.
So here we are about to begin reading 1 for future plans, and it's all about life on Mars. Let's read the text together. Will humans someday live and work on Mars? Many scientists say yes. Scientists are working on plans to turn Mars into a new Earth. Humans need 3 basic things to live: water to drink, air to breathe, and food to eat. It isn't possible to live on Mars right now because there is no water, air, or food available. There is not enough oxygen. There is also no liquid water, just some ice. So, how can we make Mars habitable? The answer, scientists say, is a process called terraforming. Terraforming means changing the environment of a planet so that it is similar to Earth's. On Mars, the average temperature is about minus 60 degrees Celsius, so one of the main goals of terraforming Mars is to warm it up. One idea for warming it up comes from a similar problem to here on Earth: climate change. Most scientists agree that Earth is becoming warmer due to increased level of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. We might create similar conditions on Mars by building factories that release greenhouse gases. The gases will help to change the atmosphere. Rain will fall, and it may be possible to grow plants for food. The plants will add more oxygen to the air. There will be many difficulties in terraforming Mars. The project could take many centuries and the cost will be high. We have some of the technology, such as the ability to create greenhouse gases, but not the money. However, life on Mars is a real possibility in the future. Alright, so here we have an exercise on our screen. It's all about writing the words from the text for the meanings. The first letters of the words are already given. Let's try doing it together. The mixture of gases around the Earth. What do you think it is? Yes, it's atmosphere. Begins with A. Periods of 100 years begins with C and it's century. Aims begins with G. Is it goals? Yes. To give off, the word begins with R. Release. How hot or cold a thing or place is? T. Most of you have already guessed. It's temperature. People who study science. It's scientists. Suitable for people to live in begins with H, and the word is habitable. A large body in space like Earth begins with P, and the word is planet. So let's discuss the key takeaways from the text that we had just read. First thing that we got to know is about terraforming Mars. Here we got to know that the scientists are planning to transforming Mars into Earth-like conditions. The text explains about the basic needs for life and the challenges on Mars. As we know, water, oxygen and food is the basic need, but Mars has none of those. The text further explains the terraforming solution. And what's the solution? It's about changing Mars's environment. It also mentions about the greenhouse gases, which says could warm Mars or enable rain and plant growth. The challenges or the difficulties. What are the difficulties through the process of terraforming? Longer time, high cost, and technology limitations. So these are the key takeaways, and also the positive part is the future possibility, which explains that life on Mars is a real possibility. So let's come to the grammar part. Here, as you see, 4 sentences given. We need to complete the blanks with the missing words using will plus verb. The exercise asks us to refer to the last 2 paragraphs of the reading text. Since we have just finished reading, let's try doing it. Number A. The gas is dash to change the atmosphere on Mars. The gas is will plus verb, will release. Rain dash and it may be possible to grow plants for food. Rain will fall. The plants dash more oxygen to the air. Will add. The cost dash high. The cost will be high. Okay, so we have another exercise, and here we need to make as many sentences as possible from the table below. So this is very easy. This is the first part of the sentence, the second, the third, and the fourth. So you need to make as many sentences as possible. For example, I will eat rice tomorrow. I will go to school tomorrow. I won't eat rice tomorrow. So try doing it. Let's see who of you makes the highest number of possible sentences. So like what we did in exercise A of our grammar, we need to rewrite the following sentences. In the similar way, we need to use will in our sentence. So this one's your assignment. Refer to the exercise or exercise A that we had just done and complete this exercise on your own. So here we can see we have a poem to read. Let's read together. Night flight. Close your eyes so we can fly around the clouds across the sky. Close your eyes and hold on tight. We'll zoom around the moon tonight. Close your eyes and swoop with me above the dark and swirly sea. Close your eyes so dreams can soar from pointy peak to slippery shore. And when we've been from star to star, from here to there, from near to far, from top to bottom, coast to coast, we'll float back home for eggs and toast. So the poem that we have just read is an invitation to imagination. As the poem invites the reader to close their eyes and use their imagination to take a magical flight. The next thing, the flight takes the reader on a fantastic journey. What kind of journey does the poem promises the reader? It's a journey of soaring through the clouds, zooming around the moon, swooping over the sea, and soaring from peak to shore. Sounds really interesting. The other thing the poem explores is a dreamlike exploration. Here, the poem suggests that with imagination, dreams can soar and take us to far places. And then, once we are done exploring things, the poem takes us back to reality. After the magical journey, the poem brings the reader back to reality with the promise of warm breakfast. Right? So, overall, the poem encourages all of us to embrace our imagination and embark on a fantastical adventure, of course, being within the reality. So here is a fun exercise for you guys. We need to solve the crossword puzzle with the words from the poems, and the meanings are given below. So try doing it in your own. It's going to be fun finding the words with their meanings. Number B, answer the given questions. Why does the poet ask you to close your eyes in the first stanza? So that we get into an imagination, or the world of imagination. Where will the poet take you in the second stanza? So the poet is taking us around the moon in the second stanza, right? Where do you start your journey in the fourth stanza? We start our journey from a pointy peak in the fourth stanza. Why will you need to come back home? We need to return to reality. So these are the answers to the questions given. Please write them down in sentences on your own. So here we have two more exercises for the grammatical part. We need to match the sentences in the left box with the situations given in the right box. Let's see what are those. I think it will rain today. So we need to match the sentences. The sentences are given in number A and the situations are in number B. I think it will rain today. Now what do you think would refer to it? Here it's a cloudy day. I will go to the library tomorrow. The reasoning? I want to borrow some storybooks. So it will help you with maths. You need more practice. Number C. What will you do on Sunday? I will come to your house. I will not eat junk food. It is unhealthy. Will you come to play with me? I have got no friends. So we have just done matching the sentences in the left box with the situations given in the right box. And it was an easy task for us. Let's go to the following exercise, and here all we need to do is rearrange the given words to form sensible sentences. We've been doing this since our lower classes, so this one of course is your assignment. How did your class go today? If you have any suggestions or feedback, feel free to reach out to us at learning@dearwalk.edu.np. See you in the next class with another lesson. Thank you.